used to have this neighbor, and he would talk about something called wiggle the mouse. Wiggle the mouse is the phrase he would use to describe running to his computer in the morning and touching the computer so his colleagues and his boss would think that he was online, but really he would just wiggle the mouse and then he'd go do a long workout. In the return to office conversation on LinkedIn, so many of you have talked about colleagues that you know or knew that had complete side hustles. So when people were supposed to be working, they weren't working. They were training for marathons. They were doing work on their homes. They were gardening. They were taking advantage of the system. And that's why I am not surprised that many CEOs are mandating this 5-day-a-week return to office, because their competitors have employees working in the office. And like in China, do you think these big manufacturing companies care about employees' comforts and work-life flexibility? They don't care. And we are competing with these global businesses, and people here want to be more comfortable. And I get that. To be honest, I worked in an office every day for 5 years in New York City, and I didn't like it. I did enjoy having that culture, the camaraderie with teammates, but it would cut into my workouts. I even had problems sleeping for a long time, and I would go to work and sit in the office even after just getting 2 hours of sleep. I know it's stressful, but we have veered so far away from the work ethic that now just people complain so much about everything that we have to have this new level of accountability to ensure that we're meeting our metrics, that businesses are performing, and that our teams are performing at a high level. So being in the office, collaborating, working, being attentive, not being distracted by training for a marathon or work on the house. And so I understand it's uncomfortable and I get it, but so many people took advantage of the system during COVID that this is why we can't have nice things. This is why CEOs want their employees back in the office. But I'll tell you, I work for myself and I work from home, and I wouldn't want to go back to 5 days a week in the office. I'm a mom, so I get it. At the same time, you have to put yourself in the shoe of the leader. I don't blame them. I would feel the same.